The Lincoln Highway was one of the earliest transcontinental highways for automobiles across the United States of America. It runs coast to coast from Times Square, New York City, to Lincoln Park in San Francisco, originally through 13 states. The Lincoln Highway runs through Bedford County. It has many tourist attractions along the way. Let's check out a few of these historic locations in our county.
The Pitt Theater, located in Bedford, PA, has been in continuous operation since 1939 and is the longest continually run movie theater in Pennsylvania. For over 69 years, moviegoers have been filling the Pitt's 390 seats. Patrons watching Will Smith, Bruce Willis, and others on the screen today are in the same building as audiences who are viewing John Wayne, Katharine Hepburn, Errol Flynn, and James Dean for the first time. Dunkel's Gas Station. Dunkel's Golf Station in Bedford, PA, opened in 1933 by Dick Dunkel. It is one of the few remaining Art Deco gas stations in the country and still does full-service repairs as well as pumping gas.
The Coffee Pot was built in 1927. It was originally a lunch place connected to a gas station. In 1937, it became a bar with a hotel built behind it. In 2003, the Bedford Fairgrounds bought the Coffee Pot for just $1. In 2004, it was moved across the street and restored and turned into the coffee pot we see today. The Jean Benet Tavern dates back to sometime around 1762 and is on the prestigious National Registration of Historical Places. George Washington and his troops passed through here, as did countless settlers in wooden wagons heading west. The early building was originally intended to be a safe haven for early settlers and travelers. In 1957, the Jean Benet was purchased by the Earhart family. During the ownership, stories of the haunting at the Jean Benet began to reach the public. The tavern was a meeting place for farmers involved in the Whiskey Rebellion. In mid-1794, Pennsylvania farmers were angry about the federal taxes on whiskey, so they gathered here and raised a liberty pole in protest. Today, the Jean Benet is a famous restaurant, tavern, and hotel.
Storyland, an attraction outside Shelburne, was a busy family park that featured characters and places from children's books, such as The Old Woman's Shoe, Humpty Dumpty, and The Big Whale. In the 1980s, it closed, but there still stands an 18-foot Pied Piper statue that welcomes people at the entrance along Route 30. In the woods, you can still see some remnants of the park's old attractions. It is now private property, but does have a rental cottage and craft store on its location. The Darrow's Bison Corral Farm, located 2 miles west of historic Shelburne, PA, started with 4 bison in 1988 and has grown into the very popular bison business. It has become with over 200 head of bison. The bisons are handled very little and eat mostly grass. The bison herd can be seen from Route 30 and photographs are welcome. Also, on the bison farm is one of the several nostalgic barn murals commissioned by the Lincoln Highway.
Hi, beautiful.
The Ship Hotel is a historical roadside attraction along the Lincoln Highway that many people love to visit. Built in 1932, it no longer stands. In place of the amazing hotel are the ashes left behind after it tragically burned down in 2001. The hotel even has its own nickname, the SS Grand View Point Hotel, which was given because of its shape. It was also a big favorite for celebrities like Joan Crawford and Greta Garbo.
Thank you for watching. From HHCS After 3.